Hi guys, just before we start the video, if you can smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and give us a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Right, on with the video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. You join me here today at Commonwood Fishery. I'm fishing Weston Lake, which is one of the Carp runs waters. It's a complex of about 8 lakes in total. 2 you have to be a syndicate member on. But the rest of them, there's quite a few match lakes on. There's a catfish lake right in the corner with catfish up to £60, and then obviously the main carp water that you can fish that's got carp to about £25 or so is Weston, the one that I'm fishing today. Like I say, the average stamping is roughly, I'd say anything from £8 to low double 12, 13, something like that. There is quite a few high teen fish in here and a good few 20s, like I say, up to about £25. Right guys, so anyone wanting to come to Commonwood Fishery, you have to book on fishingticket.com, but when you do, you get supplied with a landing net, a cradle and a sling, so that's extra stuff you don't have to bring with you when you do. Like I say, the carp are in here up to, on Weston, about £25, quite a good head of 20s, quite well a lot of high teen fish, and then the average stamp is high single, low double, so nice fish to be catching. Pegs are all spaced out, so you've got enough water on each swim. You can fish up to 3 rods if you want. That's what I'm doing today. But yeah, right, hopefully I'll be back soon and I'll show you fish. Right, see you in a minute, guys. So for the baits, guys, my left hand rod is on a 14mm cork dust wafter, which is directly into my left hand margin, which I'll show you in a second. My middle rod is on a 14mm fruit and nut pop-up, which I've trimmed down a little bit because it is on a Ronnie rig with no putty, so I've trimmed it down just so it sits perfectly. And then my right hand rod is on 14mm OG fish pop-up, which again I've trimmed down a little bit because it is on a Ronnie rig. Right, let's quickly show you where I've cast. Right, so as I say guys, my left hand rod is just in this margin, just in the bay, in between the 2 sets of reeds. My middle rod is on the far reed bank just under this tree, probably about 1.5 foot off it. It starts sloping off, so I've got it on there. And my right hand rod is, you can probably see a bit of that tree there, about a foot below that, well, foot out should I say, from the margin. It's just on there. I am going to roam around with these 2, well, all 3 rods to be fair, if nothing happens. I'm only on here in a very short day session, probably 4 or 5 hours, something like that. But if I can get a couple of bites, I'll be more than happy with today. But right, I'll be back again soon, guys. Right guys, for the loose offerings that I'm putting in, I've got about 1/3 of a bag of OG fish in my bait tub. I've chucked in the matching OG fish, the sauce in, and then I've sprinkled a load of magic dust. Like I say, I like doing about a third of a bag at a time because I'm not one to cake in loads of baits. I'll do little and often, pretty much like match fishermen do. Get that first bite and then build up the swim as followed. But yeah, pretty much exact same with the fruit and nut, again with the sauce and with the magic dust. Again, about 1/3 of a K at a time. I have got obviously my frozen bags of boilies as well, so if I want to fire just them in to start off with, I can do, but realistically it'll be these going in first, building that attraction, hopefully draw them fish in, and then obviously when the carp hopefully start munching through these, I can get another batch made ready for hopefully a nice cheeky 20-pounder in a bit. Nice. Right guys, so it's been just over an hour since I've been set up and had all 3 rods out. As you would have seen also, I've catapulted a little bit of bait out over each rod also now. Bonus thing is now I am starting to see carp jumping about, and more importantly coming to this side of the lake where I am. So fingers crossed we might be able to have one and obviously show you a carp soon. But yeah, it's positive signs. Like I say, I'm only here for a short day session, roughly till about 5 o'clock. Didn't actually get set up till it was gone 10 today, so well, pushing 11 really. But yeah, so if I can wingle out a carp today, I'll be more than happy with that. But yeah, I'm not bothered what size. If we can get one, we'll take it from there and see how we get on. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a quick update. Right, back in a minute guys. Gutted guys, it's 2:30. My left hand rod has just ripped off that was in that corner margin. Hit into it, felt half decent, probably nothing massive, probably mid-teen maybe. It was on for, I don't know, 30-40 seconds, something like that. That's the thing with barbless hooks. I was playing it and then boom, just pulled out of its mouth. So I saw it in the far reeds in the corner for a bit, so as I say, it probably was a mid-teen. But yeah, that was OG fish in white that I've changed to in the left hand rod. But yeah, screamed off, hit it, and it's come off unfortunately. I mean, it's something, it's some kind of action, because today has been a bit quiet. But what I might do in a minute is change all my baits onto white baits, because I've got OG fish and OG fruit and nut in white variants, and both in 12 and in 15 mil. So yeah, we'll see. Me right hand rod, which is OG fish 15 mil, just original, like the reddish colour, that's had a bleep earlier, and my middle rod that's on OG fruit and nut in white, that's had a bleep. But yeah, I'll just see how it goes for the next, as I say, half an hour, 40 minutes. Hopefully that carp that just had that bait then in the left hand margin still up and down there. I'll chuck a bit more bait in now. Hopefully I can get a carp to show you. Right, see you in a minute guys. So for the rig setup, it's rig tubing only here. You can't use leg core or anything, so it's rig tubing only. I'm on a Ronnie rig, barbless, and a 12 mil OG fish pop up, as I say, just standard leg clip. So yeah, we'll get that fired in. Right guys, my left hand rod has absolutely ripped off the one that was on fruit and nut, and it's produced this lovely little blank saving, should I say, £13.12 mirror. It's, like I say, absolutely ripped off, so it saved the blank, most importantly. Oh, calm down, that's going to get me soaked. But yeah, £13.12, white fruit and nut pop-up. So yeah, we'll get this one back. Right guys, that was a mission. Like I say, that it was the right hand rod. I think I said the left hand rod. Reason I said that is the right hand rod ended up taking every other rod out. It went out under all 3 rods. I don't like backleading, I hate it, but I wish to God I backleaded, because that wouldn't have happened then. Like I say, it took out all the others, tangled me far left one, so I had that one to unhook, and yeah, it was a nightmare. But yeah, £13.12, ideal, that's fine. That's fair, well, just about the average stamp in here, give or take. Yeah, happy with that. Like I say, I was thinking, after I lost that one a few hours ago, I was thinking, oof, this could be it. It's pushing 4 o'clock now, so I was thinking, oof, could be on a blank. But thankfully that one saved me this session. There is time, I've got about an hour, so there is possibly time for one more, but if that's all it is, I'm more than happy. Another key thing that I should have said at the start of the video, but I'll say now, I'm officially Parker Baits ambassador now. So by using the code STEW on your first order with Parker Baits, you can get 10% off. So if you like the video, by all means, you want to try these baits, go onto the Parker Baits website, parkerbaits.co.uk. I was using, just so you know, OG Fruit and Nut pop-ups in white. These are the 12 mils that I was using. But yeah, put an order in and then use code STU, capital STU, it'll be on the screen, for yeah, your 10% off your first order. And like I say, I do appreciate the support. But yeah, so yeah, I want to thank Tom as well, Tom and Ben, and all the Parker Baits family for bringing me on board. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, the bait testing, this is my third session with Parker Baits now, never blanked, had multiple catches. Like I say, I would have had multiple catches today as well if that hook didn't pull on that last, well, the first one, should I say, today. But it's a barbless hook water, so it is what it is. So, but yeah, no, really happy. Let's hopefully try get another one. Right, see you in a minute, guys. There you go, guys, literally 15 minutes after that last fish. Wait until you see this. It's £12 2, but look at this for a fully scaled mirror. How awesome is that for scale patterns? Like I say, not the biggest in the world, but when they look like that, it doesn't matter. Like I say, again, on Fruit and Nut in white, 12 mil. Thought that was my other alarm going off then. But yeah, let's get this little one back. But yeah, £12 2. Get in, Parker Baits. What a lovely fully scaled mirror that was. Only, like I say, £12 2, but it's got potential, that has. Give that a good few years and that'll be an absolutely amazing £20 fully scaled. But yeah, that was, like I said, white 12 mil Fruit and Nut pop-up. Don't forget, guys, parkerbaits.co.uk, use the code STU at checkout for your 10% discount on your first order. Get that cheeky order in. But yeah, no, that was, it's 4:45 now, so I've literally got quarter of an hour, hence the brolly's gone from behind me. Most of the stuff is packed up. I've just got my rods in now. Yeah, so holding out for the last minute, because again, those two fish were 15 minutes apart from each other, so I'm hoping if there is a shoal of fish, that right hand rod might go off again and we'll get something like an upper teen, or you never know, might get a 20, but there's not loads of them in this lake. If I was on Llewellyn, the lake up from it, what I'll do, actually, saying that, I'll show in a little clip in a minute some of the fish, because last year you could day ticket that water. I didn't get loads, I didn't get time to fish it lots, but I probably fished it a good handful of times, got quite a few upper teens, like borderline scraper 20s. So I'll do a little collage of pictures what I've caught from there. I also will be joining 2023 the syndicate on there, so I will be doing a lot of campaigns on Llewellyn, because they have got quite a few named fish. Anyone knows about Wrexham, you'll know obviously Ryan Reynolds and Rob basically took over Wrexham Football Club. Coincidentally, there was two 30-pounders put into Llewellyn just over a year and a half ago, called Rob and Ryan, and they're both £32 plus ish, depending on when you catch them. So they're two targets that I want for next year. So anyway, I'm babbling on. Like I say, if you love that little scaly banger, give us a thumbs up. By all means, drop us a comment. If you can think of any waters around the northwest, you know, like Cheshire, Staffordshire, Shropshire, or North Wales, that you'd like me to target and do a review on, and etc, etc, by all means drop it in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, if you could subscribe, I really would appreciate it. Also, guys, I'm going to be doing a giveaway every 100 milestone on the subscribers. Obviously, I'll be doing a big subscriber giveaway on both 500 and 1,000, and obviously they'll be going bigger as the subscriber count goes up. But yeah, every 100 subscribers from where we're at now, I'll be doing like some form of bait giveaway. I might do some tackle because obviously I'm sponsored by Hobo Armour as well, so it might be like hooks, leaders, swivels, etc. I might do that as well, but stay tuned basically. Right, I'll see you in a minute, guys.